everybody. So I'm totally sorry it took me a couple more days than I had originally intended to get to the sacral chakra healing spreads. I have been releasing a bunch of stuff during Mercury Retrograde myself. If you guys are like me, you've done a lot of your soul work. So yeah, we're still going through it and we've got like the ups and downs. But I have never in my life had such an amazing Mercury Retrograde where I've actually come into more money. My abundance is up, my energy is up. I did want to say that I did an energetic grounding for the month of March, and I found her on Twitter. I'm going to link her Twitter in the description. I'm plugging her Twitter this way so you guys actually go follow her too. If you've got a Twitter, click follow. It's the best thing I ever did for myself during a retrograde. And I think that her grounding had a lot to do with the fact that I am so in my spirit. I have never felt so balanced during a retrograde. And then I also have taken the time to do the healing spreads for myself personally, and then I'm implementing what the cards are saying. So I'm seeing a lot of change there too. So I'm hoping that somebody can get a message that they need from this. Things I did want to tell you guys about is the sacral chakra rules sexuality and your passion. Okay, and the sacral chakra is actually ruled by Mercury, Jupiter, and the moon. So since we're in the Mercury retrograde, your sacral chakra may be like more out of whack than the other chakras. It's also ruled by the emotions. So the element for it is water. So the tarot card for it would be the cups. Its zodiac signs is Taurus and Leo. And its plane of existence, which I think is really cool, is the astral plane. So I feel like I'm extra balanced right now because I've been astral projecting and all kinds of fun stuff, and I'm waking up very at peace, and it's just the energy we're moving into. If you're doing the soul work, it's so amazing. It's just, that's all I can say, is it's just a breath of just like, you know. So also I wanted to say there are certain stones you can keep around you for your sacral chakra. Carnelian, coral, and one of my favorites is amber. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. I will put the time for each reading to be started for each sign in the description, and I'm always going to do that for you guys. So I know personally I can't really sit still. I just want to hear the reading. So I get it. I totally get it. And I'll put those time descriptions in for you. And yeah, I hope that whoever listens to this gets whatever it is that they need. If you do find that your chakra is out of balance, you can do color therapy. Like, color therapy is really, really great for balancing your chakra. So orange is your sacral chakra. So eating anything orange foods, oranges, carrots, that type of thing, or wearing orange. And then I believe it's 322 HC frequency for your sacral chakra. And I've actually got sacral chakra music healing right now playing. And let me just make sure that it's either 322 or 320. But you can also type in just sacral chakra into YouTube. So, all right, let's get started. I love you guys. Namaste. Hey, Gemini. So I just tried to do your reading, and the minute that I went and clicked on the thing, the camera was fine, and then it went out of focus, and it wouldn't go into focus. So I'm feeling like maybe you guys are feeling a little blurry. Definitely disconnected. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, so you guys are probably going through it a little bit. I'm getting maybe go inward. Definitely go inward. Don't look to external things to... Leo just got this too. Don't look to external things to try to solve something that you're feeling within, especially during this retrograde. Like I said, you guys are ruled by Mercury, so you're probably going through it a little bit. And this sacral chakra is ruled by Mercury as well. So, sorry, I think I've got like one of those glitters in my eye. So you want to definitely take it kind of easy this month. So let's see what we've got in store for your sacral chakra and how we can maybe balance it for you guys or close it up if it's too open. I ask my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, and my ancestors, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can help Gemini and deliver the message that is for their highest good and in their path to their soul purpose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also was having problems kind of picking words, had to really, really, really slow down. So you might be feeling like just disconnected with, like, you're an air sign, and I'm a Libra sun, Libra moon. Like, I'm air too, like all air, and I get the ability to get so caught into your thoughts that, like, you literally have to stop yourself. Like, whatever you're doing, you have to stop. You have to walk away. You have to do something that takes your thoughts completely off your phone, out on Netflix. Because if you don't, like, you're gonna drive yourself insane. Like, sometimes we can really hurt ourselves by the ability to overthink as air signs. So I just I think that maybe you guys are in that aspect of where you either know that you need to stop thinking about either whatever it is you're thinking about, or just in general, and like get more into like a physical, like connect more with earth, even if you're just going to go hang out outside. Like, I know a lot of places are really cold right now, but even if you could put your jacket on and go outside for like 4 minutes, and just like breathe in the air, it'll help you. Okay, so let's see what your card is for representing your sacral chakra right now. Yeah, very scattered. Up in the air. No. What card, guys? Gemini sacral chakra, please. Let us rein in this energy for this reading right now. You feel like you need a miracle. Like, you feel so disconnected with who you are right now. Like, that anything around you, like, your perspective on things is just really low. Like, I'm not saying you're vibing low, but there are things around you that are really, like, making it hard for you to see the glass half full, almost. Like, you're just, like, it would take a miracle to fix things right now. Like, it's just, like, what the hell? Like, and like I said, you guys are ruled by Mercury, and it's retrograde, and retrogrades can be really, 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 really intense. And I left like I said, I left the link for you guys to check this girl out and get a grounding thing. Please, please, please do it for yourselves. Okay, like, the first one I paid was like $5.99. The second one was like $9.99. You know what I mean? Like, that's the amount of Netflix for 1 month. Fuck Netflix for 1 month and give yourself the ability to feel what energy that, like, grounds you to Mother Gaia genuinely feels like. And see, here, it's out of focus again. It's out of focus again. Something's going on with you guys. You're not seeing things the way you should, or you normally would. Like, your normal intellect is very, very skewed, and it's really, some thinking like that. And another thing is, like, my back is killing me right now. Like, you've got a lot on your shoulders, heavy shoulders, like, out of nowhere. Like, you're feeling like the weight of the world on your shoulders. Yes. Okay. How can they channel their creative energy in a way that's going to serve them? How can they get out of this, please? Gemini needs something that we can really work with here. Come on, guys. Give me something that I can help them with. How can they better channel this creative energy? Yes, gratitude. Your guides want you to come into gratitude, okay? Like, I should have done it today yet. I have a lot to be grateful for. Thank you to that person that gave me such a gracious, generous donation yesterday. You blew my mind. Anyways, this is a journal that I've been writing in for a while now. It's almost to the end of it. But I write every day things I'm grateful for. I am affirmations and my intent for the day, and I find that it just really keeps me on point, because air sign, hello. We can literally start thinking about something, and in 2 minutes, wow, my back is, you guys okay? Maybe you guys need to do some yoga, okay? I'll put Boho Beautiful's link down there for you guys too. I'm gonna write it down. I'll put Boho Beautiful's link down there. They've got some beginner yoga. Like, you guys are really feeling it in your back. I'll put the link for the back stretching one that I do, and I have a really rough back, so try that, please, guys, because that's what I'm feeling is like your back is killing you, but you need to come into an attitude of gratitude. Your guides are like, you need to see what you have around you. You're surrounded by a garden of beauty, and you're not seeing it. You're surrounded by people that love you, and you're not seeing it. You're focusing on something that you feel was a loss or was taken from you or not right, but what you're not realizing is that your guides have cleared things out for you so that sometimes they do that. Like, it's not like a force of the will, but it's like if they have a chance to turn the wheel so that you are back on your destined path that's gonna cause nothing but happiness, they'll do that because that's what they're here for. Gratitude, attitude of gratitude. Write out 10 things they're grateful for every day. Thankful for the roof over my head. Thankful to be alive. Thankful I have coffee. Holy God, I'm so thankful I have coffee. Okay, like the little things that you maybe take for granted. Thankful I have toilet paper. Have you ever gotten into the shower and there was no shower curtain? Fuck, thankful for the shower curtain right now, right? Have you ever gotten to get a drink of water and didn't have any cups? Thankful for my glasses. You can make it legit as material and 3D as you need to. Like, look around. Cool. Thankful that I have a tack on my wall so that, like, things hang up. You can make it as insignificant to you as possible. But the more insignificant you get, the more you can list. And then the more you're in that attitude of gratitude, the next thing you know, you've literally raised your vibration and you're fucking around. Thankful for this light over here they can see on the right side of me. Like, little shit. Excuse me. Speak your truth. I want you to speak your truth, too. All right, what's the best way for them to deepen their relationships? For their highest good. Balance. What's up? Yep. Gotta find the balance. What? What'd she say? Alexa's talking. You gotta find balance. There's a need to, I feel like this is how you are right now. Like, do you see how they are? They're just like, you're ungrounded, you're out of your heart, and you're not speaking your truth. So there's no balance. You need to get grounded. You need to get into your heart, and you need to speak your truth. Root, heart, throat. And these are third eye cards too. The gratitude and the balance card. Solar plexus. I'm feeling like you're out of your miracle stage here. What's the best way for them to balance the chakra, please? What's the best way for Gemini to balance the sacral chakra? They're hitting with these messages today, guys. Maybe I'm just really dialed in with this. You're feeling like it landed like this, impassive. You're feeling like it, literally, Gemini, you gotta change the way you're looking at shit. Stop it. Stop it right now. I'm sorry, it's probably gonna piss you guys off. You guys don't like being yelled at and shit, but dude, get the fuck out of your negative energy, because you're like, I get it. I'm an air sign. I'm allowed to talk shit like this because, boo, balance is my shit. And you don't have balance, and it's because of your own thoughts. You're choosing to think about shit that gets you out of balance for your lack of gratitude. Your lack of gratitude is causing you to feel like nothing is fixable. Like, everything's like all hope is lost is like what I'm getting. Like, you feel like all hope is lost. A miracle couldn't even fucking save you. And that's wrong, Gemini. You need to stop looking at things the wrong way. Did you know that there's a little girl on Instagram that's got her heart outside of her body? Can you imagine living with your heart literally outside of your body? That's so dangerous. What if like a ball could hit her and her heart could burst, and that's the end of that little girl's life, and yet she's still living every day with her heart literally outside of her body. And I make that I think it was possibly President Obama that said it. It's like having a child is having your heart outside of your body. Okay, now imagine being a child and having your literal heart outside of your body. All right, imagine living under a fucking bridge. You have to take yourself into this attitude of gratitude and stop thinking that all things are like lost, because we create with our reality with our thoughts. So if you're over here thinking everything's fucking dead to the world. I'm done. Like, just fucking, I might as well go lay on the train tracks. Like, that's literally the attitude I'm getting from you guys. Like, yeah, like, you're gonna get that. For sure. Because that's what you're putting out. That's the vibration your thoughts are bringing to you. You have to get into the attitude of gratitude. And I'm getting, it's got to be dumb as shit. Thankful for this candle. I'm thankful for this candle. I'm thankful for this crystal. I'm thankful that I'm alive. I'm thankful I have eggs in I'm thankful I have a spatula. I'm thankful I have olive oil. You know what I mean? Like, you need to get as insignificant as possible until you can get to the point where you see things that maybe somebody else doesn't see that you're fucking grateful for. Because that's where this goes away and this turns into a miracle, and you start seeing life as a miracle, and it comes from your mind. This, I always say that this is like the mind card. Like, your mind is opening, its dimensions are expanding. You're coming out of your physical form into 5 dimension. Look at that. That's like your soul going into the 5 dimension. Like, yo, I get it now. Okay, and like, you're not gonna get there until you get into an attitude of gratitude. That's why your solar plexus is all fucked up. Or I'm sorry, your sacral. Your solar plexus is fucked up too, because that popped out, and I was thinking sacral chakra, but solar plexus came out, and this is the solar plexus. So we'll get to the solar plexus, don't worry. But this is where this starts. This whole healing begins when you get into an attitude of gratitude. All right, what's the result of Gemini balancing the chakra, please? You have beautiful things all around you. All around you. Every day. You just have to see it. You got sunshine? Oh, yeah, you guys gonna hit me with that, okay. Yeah, okay. Your ideas of being rejected, okay? Look at this. What the fuck is going on? Who's in your head, Gemini? This bullshit right here, do you see how closed off you are? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You see how closed off you are? Dude, get out of your head, Gemini. Quit it. Because when you find the good in where you are and you stop thinking about all this bullshit with other people, like, you're trying to balance your entire life based off of other people right now. Like, why the fuck would you do that? No, Gemini, no. Hell no. You're an air sign, baby. You gotta get out of that shit. The world needs your intellect, and it needs you on point. Not in this bullshit. Not thinking the world is against you. Not thinking that all hope is lost. This will all change. You will flip all this around. This rejection you feel will go away the minute that you get into attitude of gratitude. For sure. Okay, guys. Please give me an affirmation card for Gemini for their sacral chakra. Give me a good one. I really need it. Like, really. Give me a freaking... There we go. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Pause this and write that down. Being in the attitude of gratitude. How can you get better things in your life, Gemini, if you're not thankful for what you already have? You gotta be thankful for what's in front of you. Alright, Keepers of the Light Oracle for Gemini, please. Sorry if I'm being hard on y'all, but I know that sometimes air signs, like, people are afraid to say shit to us because we can snap back with some intellectual bullshit, you know? Like, we can really stick up for our own bullshit. Even if we know whoever's saying some shit might be right, we'll stick up and, like, we'll snap back with some mental goodness, like a mental bomb. They're like, we'll mind fuck somebody, and they're like, well, shit, like, you know, and it'll have them thinking about some shit, but even though they might be right, we don't want to admit it, you know? Like, it's just... It's an air sign tendency when we're out of our alignment. And that's what I'm getting. Like, yo, you need to, I ain't sorry. You don't like it, click next. But really though, there's people that need to hear it at this level because you're hard-headed. You're just like me. But I appreciate the people that'll talk shit to my face and be like, yo, you're out of line. Or, you know, you're not seeing it the right way. Like, your strong ass is, like, so strong that people won't tell you. You know what I mean? I will. I'll tell you. What's up? I love you guys. I want you to fucking succeed at life. And you're not going to succeed if people are feeding your self-sabotaging bullshit. All right. Keepers of the Light for Gemini, please. Oh, hit me with 1, fam. 1. I'm not taking 2. I ain't taking 3. You know my rule. And then there's my stubborn ass fight with the guy. It's like, I'm gonna win. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna win this. We ain't. We don't win this. Alright. Divine healing. Hilarion. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. I'm getting that you're a light worker. Yeah, you're a light worker. Okay? You want this miracle? Go within and find that gratitude. Find the balance. Divine healing. That's beautiful. Alright, Gemini, I love you. I'll see you guys with our solar plexus spread. I definitely think you guys should watch it because there's an emphasis on that. Like solar plexus, solar plexus, solar plexus. So, alright. Namaste. Bye-bye.